Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you how you can pair natural land features on your property with specific habitat projects to really influence deer movement on your land and start to develop more of the results that you're looking for. As you can see from the satellite imagery, I'm standing here out on a peninsula next to a cattail marsh, which has historically been occupied by different doe families. Recently, we went up on top of the ridge and performed a bit of a hinge cut, which is going to hopefully be this new doe bedding location, opening up this peninsula for more of a buck bedroom. There's a few reasons why bucks really enjoy to bed on these peninsulas. The first of those being that they really like that strong thermal pull coming down to them, and oftentimes you'll see that regardless of the time of the day, being so close to the water and down on this slight elevation change, that thermal pull is strong enough that they can get that consistent pull of scent down here and really collect everything that's going on up that ridge without ever having to leave their quote-unquote bedroom. Another reason that bucks really like to bed on these types of land features naturally is because this cattail marsh that works around me works as what I like to call a back wall, where that buck knows that nothing is going to be able to sneak up behind him without him knowing, and also it allows him the opportunity that if danger does come from the front, he's able to slip out the back undetected and never really be discovered that this was his bedding area. With the addition of the hinge cut doe bedding on top of the ridge, the other thing that it turns this peninsula into is a great bedding location that puts the does in between the buck and the primary food source, meaning that he can watch these does get up, work their way out into the food, and collect all of that data before even getting out into that primary food source and exposing himself to the potential dangers. Now that we're anticipating this as a buck bedding location, what we're able to do is create specific travel routes from this peninsula to specific stand locations, scrape locations, and other key areas on our property that allow us to set up for that buck in the future. When thinking about what habitat project you're going to do on your property, it's always important to consider these natural type land features that deer already want to use and how you can almost work with it rather than against it. Now that we have this area that we know is going to work as a very good buck bedding location in the future, we can start to connect it with different stand locations that are hung over scraping areas, that are in little travel corridors or pinch points. Everything like that really allows us to put together more pieces of the puzzle, which really starts to turn things into a cycle and create that continuous flow of deer movement within a single property. The continuous flow of deer movement within your property is really the goal that we're striving for when putting these habitat plans together. And by focusing on these key natural land features like this, it's a very good way to see what the deer want to do naturally, and it'll allow us to continuously tweak that plan moving forward and always making sure putting you in the best position possible to have that true success that you're looking for. With that, I'm going to wrap things up here. So thank you for taking some time to dive into this bedding area with me. I really enjoy talking about what goes through our mind when we are developing these habitat plans, and I really look forward to continually sharing this type of content with you. So feel free to leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if there's any other type of habitat projects or specific land features you'd like me to cover in the future.